right, guys. That was a fitting song for today. That song I didn't actually plan that, but it says, "Welcome to my house." So, welcome to my house. You're in my basement with me and my house. So, I'm excited to get to be with you guys today and get to go through and we'll talk about the listing presentation. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this works out because I was thinking I've got to be able to write some things. So I think I've figured out how to do it to where I can do it just on my iPad and be able to write to you guys. So I'm going to mute you, Julie. I can hear some background noise there. So.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Talking to my dog.
All right, you're welcome to unmute if you have questions or anything. So, all right, actually, I probably should just say before we get going, I always like to start with any wins or successes. So feel free to unmute and share with me if you've gotten any wins or successes that you want to share. Apparently none, huh? All right. How about questions then before we get going? Any questions that you guys have? Let's see. Luciana's asking a question. Do you already? Yeah, put your names in the chat box for sure. That'll be helpful so that I can have a record of who was in the class. So that would be
also,
great.
I just wanted to say that this morning I was wondering about listing presentation, so I'm grateful for this class today.
Oh, good. I'm glad you were wondering about it then, because that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give that to you. So this will be good. Well, all right. Well, so here's what we're going to do then is we're going to just get started with going through all of this. And here's the thing, though. Here's where I want to start with all of this is in helping you understand a couple of things on this. Now, one of the things that you may or may not have noticed yet from George that, and some of you guys are fairly new, so I think it's possible that you haven't. But one of the things you're going to hear John and George talk about quite often is that really what our job is in real estate, our job is to be a leader. So think of it that way. When you came into real estate, you thought you were coming into real estate because you were going to go help people buy and sell houses, which obviously we do that. That is part of what our job is that we do. But in the process of doing that, though, is what we have got to do is we have to be able to then lead people to a certain outcome. And so as you think about that, and here's the interesting thing for me. So I have been with Everest now for 5 years. And for 5 years, I have heard them talking about that. Now, I've had my license for 25 years. And if I go back 25 years ago when I got my license, if you would have asked me, is your job to be a leader, I would have